You know I ain't fucking with shit but Kevin Cal, Shorty.
Alright, King Black, what's up, my nigga? What's up? What's up?
What up? What's going on?
I see we posted where it all started at. Hamlin, Fulton.
Yeah, this part of where it started at.
Right, but this like a good portion of it. You want to say like a good,
a whole lot of portion of it.
Yeah. And what we at again?
We on Hamlin and Fulton right now. We call this the half. This like a piece of the half. You feel?
Right. So how you doing today, my nigga?
I'm doing all right. So to be exact where we at, so we on the half, but it's Hamlin, Avis, Lake, and Fulton. We on H and F right now. You feel?
Right. Cause some people get it mixed up. They get Lake and Avis, Hamlin and Fulton. They think it's two different things. But
it's not. It's all the same. It's all the same thing. It's just called the half.
Right.
Hamlin, Avis, Lake, and Fulton.
All right. So you from over here, right?
Yup. Born and raised. Yup.
And what year or what time you was born again? If you don't want,
I was born in. See, I'm a little older than what people might think I am. I was born in '81. You feel me?
Right.
I'm one of them old hip hop heads. You feel me? But I keep myself relevant for some reason. I don't know, but I guess that's a good thing.
So you say you was born in '81. So how was growing up back in that era? 'Cause I was born in the '90s, and people after me, they was born after the 2000s. So how was, long story short, how was growing up in the '80s in Chicago on the west side? How it was?
I don't know. For me, it was like, I don't know, normal. It was like normal. It wasn't nothing bad about it. It wasn't nothing good about it. You feel me? It was just like in between. You feel me? It's not really nothing I can say about how I grew up. It's just like I grew up regular like everybody else. Like in the hood, on the block, seeing shit go on in the hood as a shorty, running around, beating motherfuckers up, harassing motherfuckers, getting in trouble, all that type of shit as a shorty, like just doing regular hood shit as a kid, you feel me?
Yeah. Right. So what made you get into this music shit? Like what kicked it off?
Well, really, like, I grew up around music all my life, right? So like my like grandparents did music, my great grandparents did music, and it trickled down to my aunties and my uncles and my mama. And then I just grew up in the house with like instruments and stuff like that. So that made it like easy for me to like learn how to like, play instruments and stuff like that. Like I'm a drummer. I like to call it percussion is the professional term. You know what I'm saying? I play the drums. I play a little bit of keyboard, but not too much. Do a little bit of singing and stuff like that. But this from birth. Like I've been doing this all my life. Like all my life.
So you know how to play like all the piano and shit.
Well, I know how to throw some keys on the piano, but my perfection is with the drums, playing the drums. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up. And how old you was again doing all this? I know you was young, but like I'm talking about like
I just like when I like officially started doing it. Like I remember my first drum set when I was like 8 years old. So like I've been doing. You can say I've been officially like playing the drums since I've been 8. And I don't just play the drums though. Like I read notes. I read music notes. So.
Right. All right, cool. That's what's up. I ain't know you was versatile like that on the music side.
Yeah, it's a whole nother side to music to me, cause like my people, my family, they come from the church and stuff like that. So it's a whole nother side to me to music that a lot of people don't even know about. You feel me? So I haven't even like brandished it too much. You know what I'm saying? I just started tapping into my ability. Showing people my ability that I can sing like in my music and stuff like that. So.
Right. So do you remember recording your first song?
My first song? Yeah, I remember recording. I was with a group before too, so like you want to say my first song? Yeah, I remember recording my first song, but my first solo song is what really like let motherfuckers know that like I can do this shit on my own, you feel me, without the group, you feel me what I'm saying? So yeah, I remember recording my first song. I recorded it at Soundmaster Studios with Soundmaster T. And the name of the song was called The Half. I was just talking about the block, like where we at right now. You feel me? Yeah, I remember that. Soundmaster T, shout out to Soundmaster T, Jay.
Well, he a producer?
He like one of the hottest producers in the city, man. Like, y'all ever heard that old school jam? Dance too much booty in the pants. That's Soundmaster T, man. That's Soundmaster T. Like, he the hottest, one of the hottest producers in the city of all times. You feel me? Shout out Soundmaster T. Y'all know what it is. On the real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And how old you was how old you was again?
Then I was probably like, I don't know, 15.
15, so
I was probably like 15 years old, 16 years old.
So around like high school, you know, high school. That's what's up.
He's still doing shit right now, heavy. You feel me? Like he's still in this shit. You feel me? Like a lot of people try to put like an age limit on music, and that shit don't even exist, man.
Right.
You know, so that part. Shout out Soundmaster T.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I just want to speak on the name changing in your name, because I know you went from Joe Black to King Black, you know, so what made you change your name to KNG Black? What made you transition your name
I always had the mindset like I'm a king, you know what I'm saying? Like I always had developed that mindset. So it was like when I was Joe, I was kind of not the same. I ain't had the same mindset though. Like I was calling myself a king, but I wasn't moving like one, you feel me? Or my mind wasn't developed like one, you know what I'm saying? I went on vacation for a little while, you feel me? And I just learned a lot of shit. I picked up a lot of shit, you feel me? So that king shit manifested. I was already calling myself king. I just didn't know how to like manifest that into myself, you feel what I'm saying? So what I did was when I did manifest, you know what I'm saying, being a king, when I did manifest that into myself, I had to think of a unique way to project it, you know what I'm saying, without it being regular.
Right.
Cause you spell king, K-I-N-G, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I gotta make my shit unique. So I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, I was just thinking, you feel me? And I just came up with KNG, knowledgeable nature growing, you feel me? Like, I know that I'm knowledgeable and I like to search for knowledge. And it's by nature that I do this, and it's growing inside of me, you know what I'm saying? So like, every day I learn something new, you feel me? I like to try to like, research or read something every day, something that, or look on the internet or anything to try to learn something. So that's where I get that concept from. I'm a king and I like to learn shit, and every day I learn shit, so that means the things that I'm learning is growing, you feel me? So knowledgeable nature growing, King Black, KNG.
Man, that's what's up, that's what's up.
That ain't nothing but elevation, that's me elevating, you feel me? From Joe Black to King Black, you feel me? That's elevation, that's all that is.
Alright, that's what's up, that's what's up. Another thing I was talking about, don't correct me if I'm wrong, if I get it wrong, my bad. I heard that you went Muslim.
Well, I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim, not Muslim. It's really a difference, but we very similar.
Yeah, my bad, cause you know, I don't know much.
I'm not part of the Nation of Islam. Respect to the brothers in the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? I'm Moorish American, so yeah, I'm Moorish American. That's it. And
for the people who don't know what Moorish American mean, give them a long story short.
Well,
what that mean?
Moorish Americans, we are descendants of Moroccans. You feel me? Like we descendants of our peoples come from Morocco. You feel what I'm saying? And I was born in America. So since I was born in America, that makes me Moorish American, because our people are Moors. You feel me? We Moors. Islam. You feel me? And that's what I follow. You feel me?
And what did you learn that from? Did somebody taught you that, or you discovered that on your own?
Well, I knew about it for a long time, but I discovered it from just being around different people, being in different places. You know what I'm saying? And just soaking up knowledge. You feel me? Just soaking up knowledge. Cause at first, you know what I'm saying, I grew up Christian, you feel me? I grew up like in the church. You know what I'm saying? My granddad was pastor and all that stuff. So it's like, then when I got older, I had to start thinking about a lot of stuff, like, man, is this stuff really real? So I'm like, I had to, like, when I got older, go out and search for myself. So then I became Hebrew Israelite. It was like just soul searching and stuff like that. And I learned a lot of stuff about what it made to be a Hebrew Israelite. Then I started learning about, you know what I'm saying, Islam, man, the Moorish American movement with Noble Ali and all the rest of it. But what I come to find out is that we all Hebrews. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's just like where I'm at in my mind state. You know what I'm saying? It helped me stay grounded. You feel me?
Yeah.
It helped me stay grounded. So that's just where I'm at with it. You feel me?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So another question I want to ask you. What do you want your audience expect? What do you want your audience to feel or think after they hear one of your songs? What type of message you trying to send out to the people that's listening to your music?
The most important thing that I want people to get from my music is to learn something, first of all, because most of the time when I make music, I don't make it to like give you a perception of something you can have that's not there, or something that you can do that's impossible. You feel what I'm saying? I just try to touch the bases with people that's doing the same thing that I'm doing, like living a regular life. You know what I mean? So I expect for you to get like some hope up out of it, like some I can do it. You feel me? Like everything is downfall. Everything is drill, kill, do drugs. You know what I'm saying? All the wild, crazy shit. You feel me? You barely get a motherfucker telling you that you can do anything, you know what I'm saying, you want to do in life. You barely get a motherfucker telling you that it is hope, you know what I'm saying, that you can achieve your dreams and shit on some positive shit. So anytime you listen to my music, I just hope you get a positive feeling out of it, and they help you, you know what I'm saying, push for whatever your dream is. You feel me? That's like what my ultimate goal is to give my people hope. You feel me? That's it.
All right. So, what do you want from this music? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want from it? You know, like, you know how people say, I'm in it for the money, or I'm in it for the fame, or whatever, the groupies. But like the bigger picture, what do you want? Like, what do you want from this music shit?
I just want people to hear the message that I'm getting across, because right now, I feel like in my community ain't no hope, ain't nothing. Like, it's a lot of killing going on. It's a lot of bunch of bullshit, drugs, a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And some of that shit ain't easy to stay away from, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no stranger to none of that shit, you feel me? So I know the struggles of being involved with it, so I really can't pinpoint it, man. Like, it's crazy out here. I just want people to, man, try their best to change, man. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. I ain't perfect or nothing like that. So my way of giving back is just putting out some good, positive music. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of giving back to the community, trying to help, you know what I'm saying, and encouraging somebody through my lyrics, you feel me?
All right, cool. So another question I got for you. Do you feel like you chose the streets, or the streets chose you?
I feel like I chose the streets. It's like, I like everything that was out here, you feel me? Like, I ain't really have to be out here in the streets, you feel me? But I'm glad that I chose the streets, because then I really got a learning experience from it. I really learned a lot of shit from the streets, you feel me? And then me on the personal level, I ain't never just cling to the streets. It always been like reading a book or something like that for me, or trying to learn something other than what the block got to offer, you feel me? Or trying to go somewhere other than just being on the block all day. Like, I done been places, I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I was taught to not stay in the box, you feel me? To look beyond the box, you feel me? So that's what got me there in certain areas in my mindset. That's what got me thinking like this, and being able to stand firm, like pushing this music and pushing it out there to the people, you feel me? Like, from being different places, you feel me? Like, I ain't one track mad, so. All right, so what you were saying about the previous question, you saying that you liked everything, you know. What was some of the things that you liked it? You don't gotta say everything, but you know, I liked about what?
The streets.
About the streets?
Yeah.
Oh, I just like the glamour part of it. Like, it's not like, don't nobody like the shit that come behind it, you feel me? don't nobody like the shit that come behind it, because there's a lot of shit that come behind with being in the streets, you feel me, like getting locked up, you know what I'm saying, you can get killed out here, you feel me, all type of shit, you feel me, don't nobody like that part, but it's just like the excitement of, you know what I'm saying, being known, everybody know your name, you know what I'm saying, fast money, jewelry, cars, clothes, shit like that, little petty shit, material shit that really don't even matter, you feel what I'm saying?
Shit that's really replaceable.
It's replaceable, it don't even matter, but it look good to the eye, it's soothing to the flesh, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's the shit you really, that's the shit you really being out there for, you know what I'm saying? And if it ain't got nothing to do with feeding your family and really taking care of your house, it's really for nothing, you feel me? It's all for a second, you feel me, just to look good. You know what I'm saying? Know people, you feel me? Everybody know your name, all that type of shit. And that don't mean everybody gonna fuck with you either in the streets, you feel me? Just cause everybody know you feel me? So like, that shit go a whole lot of ways, man. That shit go a whole lot of ways. And sometimes I wish I would've never fucked around in the streets, but it is what it is, you feel me? I can't change that, so. You just, it's like, you got a choice now. You got a choice. Like I say, I chose. You got a choice. But at some point, you gonna feel the effects of your environment. You feel me? I don't care who you is. You gonna feel the effects of your environment. You feel me? So that's what it is with me. Feeling the effects of my environment. You feel me? And indulging with it. That's it.
All right, cool. So I want to take it back when I first asked you, do you remember recording your first song, and you said your first song was really with a group. You wanted to talk about the group that you first started with.
Yeah, I was with this group called LA Mix Mob, you feel me? It was like 7 of us and shit, you know what I'm saying? We was a hip hop group.
And who was the 7, if you remember?
It was me, Festa G, Baby G, Itchy Lord, Pimp D, Taboo, and Freakos.
Yeah.
Taboo and Freakos, we was the LA Mix Mob, yeah, we was hot around this joint back in the day.
And all y'all was from over here, right?
Yes, correct. All us from over here off the half. Yeah.
And so it was just like a family and friend group, and y'all just did y'all own.
Family group, basically,
And y'all.
Hell yeah. Until I went solo though, you know, so cause like I say, the streets play a whole lot in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like some of us don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, like put in the work to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like back in the day we were shorties, we thought this shit was easy, you feel me? Like me, I always had a passion for it cause I come from a different background, you feel what I'm saying? Like that house with the music every day and the instruments all around, guitars and pianos and shit every day when I wake up. So I had a different drive for this shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's what made me stick with it. Like my guys, my homies and shit, they had a different drive for the streets than I had, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause they was more in it.
They was more in it than I was. I was more into the arts, you know what I'm saying? And what we was doing, like with the music and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just was out of the one that was kept going. I remember one day, the big homie, you know what I'm saying, Festa told me, he like, man, Joe, you gonna be the one that keep doing this shit, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't know what he was talking about at the time, but now I know, you feel what I'm saying? And that shout out to the Mix Mob, you feel what I'm saying? Like, them niggas still around, you feel me? We still thugging, you know what I'm saying? Free codes, you feel me?
Alright. So you got any new projects coming up, any new, mixtapes, albums, music videos, any singles coming up lately?
I just dropped a new video with Kevo Cam. Y'all gotta go check that out. It's called True to Self. It's on YouTube. It's streaming on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? On Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you wanna check that shit out at. I got hold on. But yeah, I forgot where we was at.
I said any new projects coming out, and shit. You said.
I've been working on this one project, man. I don't know, for a long time, but I'm just dropping singles right now, man. I'm just dropping singles after singles. I'm not really focused on the project at the moment, but I got this one project that I'm about to drop called 300 Days of Hell. I've been working on this project for like 2 years now. It's cause it's like, man, it's so it's some deep shit that I want to talk about, you feel me? So it's like shit keep happening and I just keep writing. So it might be next year by the time it's come out, like 23, this shit gonna drop.
Right.
But until then, I'm just dropping singles, man. Y'all need to go check that new video out, True to Self, shot by Kevo Cam. That's the greatest cameraman in the world, you feel me? Y'all need to go fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get in tune.
Alright, bet. Alright.
That way.
Alright, so I just got a curious question. So during this Mix Mob era, I remember, I don't know if you remember Freddie.
Right.
Cause he said he used to manage y'all or something like that. He was y'all manager or something.
Freddie was like, that's Festa G.
Festa, yeah, Festa,
that's Festa
yeah.
G. He was like really, we had a label called Mix Mob Records. And he was the CEO of the label.
Yeah, so the
CEO of the label.
With the same rappers, you know.
But the same rappers, but then we had another group under the label called Shorty Bang Bang.
Right.
Like I was doing a lot of writing for them, and Baby G was doing a lot of writing for them. My nigga Wu, rest in peace, he was doing a lot of groundwork as far as like promotion and stuff like that. So yeah, we had a tight circle. Then we had our management, Rags Original One Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of groundwork and doing shows across the city. So yeah, that's what was going on back then, man. It was a beautiful thing, and man, it was hot when it lasted. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But now we're in this era right here. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I derive from with this shit. You feel me? Now I am who I am, King Black. You feel me? This that shit though right here though. You feel me? You can see it all right here. Mix Mob Festival, LA. Making names, Festa, Mix Mob right there. That's the original before we added the 2 X and 2 B's for copyright purposes.
Alright, so. And you said Shorty Bang Bang, you want to speak on Shorty Bang Bang?
Well, Shorty Bang Bang, see, it's crazy because, like I say, when you evolve, shit be crazy around this motherfucker, man. Like, Shorty Bang Bang was a group of shorties that was like all the cousins and shit. We used to do a lot of writing for them. They was like a shorty group, a shorty hip hop group.
So like a prodigy, like a whole prodigy.
They was like a whole Mix Mob, but they was just a little bitty Mix Mob. That's all it was a little bitty Mix Mob. We just called them Shorty Bang Bang, you feel me? They was hot around the city. All the little girls around the neighborhood loved them, you feel me? So it was what it was. They had this thing, like everything we did, man. It was nice, you feel me? In the movement for hip hop in this city right here. Even if it's a lot of it won't be recognized, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we've been around, Joe. We've been around. If you know, you know. You feel me?
Right.
That part.
Alright.
Right now you got artists that's relevant now that derive from Shorty Bang Bang. Like you got Man Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Man Gotti. That's doing this thing, been doing this thing for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Then you got cats that was like in the cut, like all type of shit going on over here where I'm from. Like when it comes to this music shit, like it's not just me over here doing this music shit. It's a lot of us over here. You feel me? Shout out to Fly Guy Loco. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. You feel me? And so forth. You feel me? We lit. Like really, it's a whole bunch of us doing this shit.
I want to ask, what's your relationship with For the Low? Cause I see y'all be in music videos and each other, and I see that y'all close.
For the Low. So my homie For the Low, he from Mix Mob as well. Like he doing this thing, man. I be trying to get him to, you know what I'm saying, roll. Like we need to get in the studio, like put some work together, you know what I'm saying. But he been doing this thing like for a while when I was gone and stuff like that, man. Dropping videos and stuff like that, man. He's supposed to be dropping some new shit, so I'm waiting on that shit. Yeah, For the Low, shout out For the Low on that Mix Mob shit. That's Baby G. Formerly known as Baby G, but For the Low, you feel me? Yeah, y'all go check him out too, Joe. That's FADALOW, For the Low.
Alright, and what's your relationship with Fly Guy Loco?
Fly Guy Loco, that's my little cousin, man. That's my little cousin. Like, basically, like me and my brother a producer, you feel me? So my brother, like, really, like, me and my brother really, like, trained him, like, all his life, like, same house, you feel me? Like, so he was watching us, and he was a shorty coming up doing this shit. Now that nigga he on fire, like, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers over here that do that shit, like, and the motherfucker never know it, but like, you just gotta go, you gotta follow and check out the shit, you feel me? We got catalogs and shit like that, like, we've been doing this shit for a long time, so I'm just one in a million of motherfuckers that can't stop doing this shit, you feel me? But it's just cause I love hip hop, you feel me? Like I say before, I don't believe in having no age on that shit. It's just the music you put out, you know what I'm saying? And who you putting it out to, you feel me?
Most definitely. So the next topic I want to talk about is Wooski.
Wooski, yeah, my man, Wooski, rest in peace, yo. Wooski, be in peace.
So, cause I was there when it happened, you know. I was there. Yeah, so I was there when all the shit happened. So I was there, you know, like firsthand. So it's basically like I witnessed the murder. You feel me? So, and it kind of hurt me. So I just want to get your input on when you first heard. What was your reaction?
I ain't here either, cause I was actually there myself. So it was like to go back there at this moment, man. My reaction was just like stiff. You feel me? Like. It was just a stiff reaction to like, cause this a person that like, I was with every day, like that taught me a lot of stuff, you feel me, like a lot of street shit, you feel me, that I learned, that I was doing out here, that I've been doing out here, whatever. You feel me, like that was my man, you feel me, like so. For me, it was like stiff, you feel me, like stuck, you feel me. Right now, sometimes today I just get stuck. Like I can't even believe it. In my mind, he out of town doing his work. You know what I'm saying? And if you know Woo, everybody know what I'm talking about. So in my heart, he's still alive. I just keep him with me where I go. You feel me?
True. So
yeah, but he was like the pillar of this shit. He the one who just came up with the whole concept of us being LA boys and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then taking this music shit to another level out here, getting his money on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Going to New York and shit like that, California, traveling and putting the money up and, you know what I'm saying, grinding for this shit, you feel me? Like, on some real shit, Joe. We was out here in that shit, you feel me? Like, yeah, that was my man, bro. He one of the pillars of this shit, one of the creators of this shit, the innovators of this LA shit, you feel me? So, that part.
What was the realest shit you ever wrote?
The realest shit I ever wrote? The hottest verse that I ever wrote was I did this song with my homie, with my ex-manager, may rest in peace, Jay Wonder. I did this song with him called Hands Down. That was like the hottest verse I ever did. Hands Down.
And that was his song, Jay Wonder's song, right?
Yeah, it was his song, but it was like the verse I put on it. That was like, to me, the hottest verse I ever did. You feel me? It's me, Jay Wonder, and Solo. It's this other artist out here. He an artist and producer named Solo. That's my homie, man. He out here doing this thing too. Shout out Solo.
How was your relationship with Jay Wonder?
Man, that was like my brother, man. Man, we was rocking for like over 15 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got killed, man. Like, it's crazy, you feel me? Right when so he been managing me really for like years without me even knowing, like setting up showcases for me all the time, getting me in studios, you feel me? That's how I really hooked up with Solo, you feel me? And Solo started producing tracks for me and shit back then. So he was giving me a lot of pull with showcases and stuff like that. So as years went by, we finally got into the paperwork and stuff like that. Then he ended up getting killed. So like that was like my brother. Like, man, dude was like, man, my brother. You feel me? Like he can go to OG crib and kick back at the, you know what I'm saying, and chill or whatever. When I ain't even nowhere around. You feel me? So that was my brother. You feel me? I miss him. You feel me? That way. Mr. Shot Industry, yeah, all my life. Rest in peace, my nigga, bro.
And then I made a video with you and him before. It was like a tribute.
We did that tribute video, cause we had dropped like a few tracks like right before he got killed and shit like that. So I believe the track we did that you shot the video to is called Dungeon.
Yeah, Dungeon.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. Y'all go check that out, Joe.
I know you got a lot of unreleased music, especially from, you know, from back in the day and shit. you know, like some old, like that shit's music that been like years old?
Well, right now I got some music that's unreleased. Shit. I got a lot of unreleased music right now. So, like a lot of the unreleased music that I got, a lot of that stuff y'all gonna hear on that project 300 Days of Hell. But as far as singles, right now I'm going to the studio recording all fresh new music. You feel me? Just dropping singles,
Alright.
So to me, the smartest way to do that is like when you drop a single as an album. You know what I'm saying? I'm just dropping singles as an album, you feel me, through United Masters, you feel me? So all my streams and all my everything, you know what I'm saying, they go to me. So the independent thing, Joe, is like just keep dropping singles, you feel me? Like that's the knowledge I got as far as like how to move and get to the money aspect of it, you feel what I'm saying? Because I just now started touching money when it come to like my music and shit like that. Like this shit take a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, work, you feel what I'm saying? So like lately I've been putting in the work, so yeah, that way, just keep dropping singles, man.
Right.
My catalog long as fuck, you feel me? Like for a lot of Chicago excuse me, underground artists right now, like that's out, a lot of artists really not saying nothing, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody saying the same shit. Then my catalog long as fuck, you feel me? Like you got local artists and underground artists in the city right now, like they tapping into the verses and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be a part of it. Like I want to do that. I think it'd be a good thing for the hip hop community here in Chicago, as far as like putting artists together in the same room and, you know what I'm saying, have some good old fun. And you know what I'm saying, without all the violence and all of the drilling and all of the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And just have some good old fun and do some verses, man. Have some fun, Joe, doing some good old hip hop and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm mentioning like my catalog. I know some people gonna see this interview, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who I'm talking to, you feel me? Shout out to my brothers, you feel me? I hope y'all get that thing going.
All right. Another topic, another person I want to talk about is SRTAD.
SRTAD, yeah, most definitely, man. I miss my brother. I ain't seen him in a while. Like he just had a newborn son, so like he been spending a lot of time with his son and stuff like that. He's still in the mix of recording. He's recording a lot of it, man. The man got so much new music about to hit. So, but yeah, we ain't worked in a little while. You feel me? Like I say, he been put up with his child and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's my man. Y'all need to go check him out. He got a single called Never Stop on YouTube streaming. It's shot by Kevo Cam, man. Y'all go check that out, Joe. Y'all go look up Kevo Cam on YouTube and look for SRTAD, Joe. That's my boy, Joe. We rocking like that.
All right. So you signing him to your label, right? Or you like co-signing him?
Right now, those are my desires to sign him to my label. But I know that right now what I'm able to show him is how to move, you know what I'm saying, in the game, you feel me? I don't want him to like make no mistakes in coming into this, because he like such a good artist. I mean, he got a good heart as a person. He a good dude, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so my goal is to teach artists under me that I'm looking forward to signing, is to teach them the ropes on how this industry go, you feel me? So they can get their bread, you feel me? So they can get what they worth. So yeah, hopefully in the future, man, yeah, we gonna take flight with SRTAD, you know what I'm saying? Under the TSG Act, you know what I'm saying? That stuff's good, the label, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm working on that. We working on that.
Alright. Back to what I was saying, the realest shit you ever wrote, and you said that was on you got the verse on J Wonder track. Do you remember that verse, how it went, for the audience to hear?
I don't even lie to you, that been so long ago. If I heard the verse, I can rap with the verse. Because it been so long ago. But if you want to talk about the realest shit that I ever wrote, like as far as like a song, it would be probably I would probably have two of them. One of them will be called Mike Black. That's like my favorite song, man. And my other song is My Confessions. that. Now y'all can check my confessions out on YouTube. It's streaming on all major platforms, all major music platforms. Y'all can check Mike Black is streaming on all music major platforms. You feel me? Coming from that album Letters from the Prison Cell. Y'all can check that shit out. That shit hot as fuck. Mike Black, like that's like real personal shit. And my confessions, that shit like super personal. You feel me? Like them my hottest songs to me.
True. Yeah, cause I remember we shot that. Yeah, I remember.
That confessions, yeah. That was like one of my first videos when I came back home.
And I could tell that you vented. You vented a lot, cause you know, cause you mentioned Woo and all that. Yeah, I remember.
I mentioned Woo. I mentioned my case. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit that's like been going on with me, like. You know what I'm saying? Shit people talk about in the streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I got my own little following, my own little base where motherfuckers be, you know what I'm saying, doing their little talking or whatever, you feel me? But all publicity is good publicity, so I don't be mad at that shit. You feel me? Talk y'all, talk, whatever. I'm just doing me with the music, so I'm just trying to project some good shit, you feel me?
Alright, so I just want to take it off topic, you know. Let's put let's put you to the side and like let's speak on what's going on in the world now. So what's your intake about all these rappers getting killed now? You know, like you just got PNB robbed.
That's deep. Man, that's deep. Because to me it's a curse, you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a spiritual thing, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think it's just like happening, you know what I'm saying? I really believe it's a war out here, you feel me? And right now, a lot of artists who sign to labels, you know what I'm saying, like, really a tax write-off. That's why right now they fighting to have a union for artists, you know what I'm saying, where they can get insurance and life insurance and stuff like that from signing their deals and stuff like that. So a lot of artists not even tapping in, like a lot of underground artists and stuff like that, the local artists, they don't even know none of this stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, because they're not all the way in this shit for real, you feel me? Like motherfuckers working for shit like that for the artists, you know what I'm saying, for when you sign the deals and shit like that. You can get insurance and shit, because motherfuckers dying broke, getting killed broke. But the label got them on the tax write-off, so they getting insurance off of when these artists dying, they collecting all their royalties and all of their money, and their families ain't even being fed and shit like that. So a lot of this shit be the labels. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean by you sold your soul, you know what I'm saying? You really owe the labels, you know what I'm saying? And they'll kill your ass for this shit, bro. That's why it's best to be all the way independent, man. That's what they got all this digital shit for now, man. We ain't gotta go to these labels and sign to these people, man. We can do it all ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's right on the tip of your fingers. And that's what's got me going today, you know what I'm saying? It got me on my toes with this shit, you feel me? This digital world, I know how to work it, you know what I'm saying, for me, you feel me? In hopes that it, you know what I'm saying, it go further. Matter of fact, I know it's gonna go further. I'm just standing firm and keep doing what I'm doing.
Most definitely. What was some of the artists that influenced you? You know, like coming up right now, you know, just in general.
Like right now?
You can say
artists coming up right now, or
well, you can talk about right.
That just like influenced me. Period.
Like period. Just period.
Alright, so I was influenced by like a lot of. I'm from the old school or whatever. I guess that's what people like to classify me, but I don't put myself in no box. You feel me? Anomaly. You feel me? Do the math. Go hit the dictionary up. Anomaly. You feel me? I don't put myself in no box. You feel me? But I was definitely influenced by Tupac. Nas, Talib Kweli, Ice Cube, Scarface, you feel me? Like, that's just about it, really. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg. I liked a lot of Snoop. Snoop taught me how to like write songs in song format. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I used to take his songs and put my name in all of them and rewrite them and put my block and my hood and all that up in them. And like really sit there and like write the whole song out. So it showed me how to really format, like how to like write bars and shit like that. You feel me? Like write 8-bar hooks or 4-bar hooks and shit like that, or 16-bar verses or 12-bar verses and shit like that. So Yeah, Snoop really, you know what I'm saying, gave me insight on that, on my bars, you feel me? Right now, artists today, I can't really say I really got no artists that really like influence me or make me like. I like Dirk, I like NBA Youngboy, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that, I don't like the beefing part of it, but like as far as like the craft and shit like that, like, man, the NBA Youngboy raw as hell, bro. That nigga flow is raw as fuck, you feel me? Beats around this bitch and shit. That nigga flow raw as hell, you feel me? And then Dirk got that melody thing going on a lot, you feel me? A lot of artists really following that cadence, you know what I'm saying? So that part, yeah, I really like them two artists, man. Lil Baby, I don't really hear nobody else really doing nothing spectacular. Everybody sound the same to me, so some songs might catch my ear, and others might not. Like, it's kind of boring to me right now. Hip hop boring to me.
Right.
It's boring to me.
So that mean if you saying hip hop boring to you, so that mean you do R&B too?
I mean, yeah, I do R&B and hip hop. Like I say, you might hear a little melody in my songs and stuff like that. Cause that's just me keeping up with what's going on in the music. You feel me? That's just me keeping up with what's going on in the music. You feel me? Like I ain't trying to like create the sound everybody else got. I got my own sound or whatever. But like, it's just me keeping up with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Other than that, like, I just can't really too much cling and say I got like a favorite new artist and nothing like that.
Right.
The one that I really did like, he got killed, Mo3.
Right.
He gone.
And how did you felt when he got killed? Man,
it hurt my feelings because I knew he was gonna be like right now where you see like Lil Baby and all them there, like it was gonna be Mo3 up there. Like Mo3 was one of them ones. So, yeah.
What's your favorite Mo3 song?
I guess the same one that's everybody's favorite song, cause it's like that one song that went boom. You feel me?
It's like a Graham Slam.
Like, yeah, that outside. You feel me? That come outside.
All right, most definitely. All right, so what's the next move for King Black? What's the next move?
The next move right now, I'm getting prepared for these shows. I got a show coming up October 16th. I don't know how fast this interview gonna drop, but I got a show coming up October 16th. That's in a couple of weeks or so. I got another one October 22nd with Major Way Records. That's out in Dixie Moore, Illinois. Then I got another one. Hopefully I get to do this one out in Milwaukee. So I got that plan right now. That's what's next for me to tackle these shows, showcases, and show my ability to perform more, man, and bring the people out more, give people something to see. For me, other than just dropping videos and dropping songs, you feel me? I want to get the people someplace to come. It's finna get cold outside, you feel me? So I want to get the people someplace to come and hear some nice music, some live band. Oh, dog, dude. Hey, y'all gotta watch these dogs right here. Them dogs are trying to bite people, man. Them dogs are trying to bite people, man. They're trying to bite people, dog. But yeah, I got them shows coming up, and then after that, like I said, I'm gonna complete this album, so I'm gonna drop this album for y'all. And then what's next is I'm gonna start, man, bringing out these artists that I'm fucking with, like start doing more features and shit like that, man. Cause I kind of been like just laid back, you feel me? So I want to start tapping in with more artists. So if there's artists out there that, you know what I'm saying, like what I got going on and want to do some features and do some link ups, man, I'm down with it. Just hit the line, bro. Inbox me, DM me, whatever you gotta do, get in contact, let's work.
All right, tell the people where they can contact you at, follow you at, and all that good stuff.
You can follow me on Instagram at book KNG Joe Black, or you can follow me on Facebook KNG Black, King Black. I don't fuck with Twitter. Fuck Twitter. just Instagram and Facebook, man. Just link, bro. Or hit me up on my YouTube page, bro. Go subscribe and all that. You feel me? Or Apple Music. Leave me a comment. Anything, whatever it take. Y'all know what to do. Hit me up, Joe. I'm out here. Google me if you must. Y'all know what it is. King Black, it's your boy, Chicago rap god.
Alright. I think we talked about enough for enough. I think
Yeah, man. Yeah, I like this interview. I appreciate the interview too, Kevo, man. That's love, man. You always coming through, man. You one of the best videographers that I know in the west side of Chicago, man.
Appreciate it.
Rock, bro.
Appreciate it.
Keep this boat Rizzo.
Most definitely. Alright.
I'm acting up, my finger fuck my Nina. This money stretching every day, I'm checking. Dice rolling, I'm big begging. You see